utiyen ensem ahodo ewo ho bebedi nkomo no aba yeba na yede ensem ahodo no nyina ede atudwa enra omampanin Nana Adodankwa Kufuado eko aye takrade eko commission the GNPC operational headquarters ewo takrade no de nsem ahodo atudwa yeba ebeka ho nsem ewo dwumadie so na yahwe sen na eho ensem no so etie ye de ho nsem dodo na ebebro enra nanka ye di dwuma de afa aye contractor enei ebeda the Ministry of Education any ambulance ho ensensama ora okujato ablakwa ekofa ebaye no ene anuyia omo edebaye mehyɛ mobo se mekwaba but bibi esankana se omra ekobaye na kyese wo se yesan edi dwuma foforo nti yentimi enni se dwuma no ene ibewura sa defense ene company ni din ede SGL Enfa company nation and 2 year be nafi yenhwe sede ho ensem at Service Ghana Auto Group Limited ho asem na making SGAGL ho ensem yade ho ensem dodo na ebebrɛw enso ewo dwumadiem defense o ma filing ene ho kroneba omo edi esan omuti ewo enei expose the honorable MP for Tong North Song Eddie Ebetudja Ora and as Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa eno ehon ensem hayeba ye de hon sam dodo na Eddie Ebetudja Eddie ama yen etiefo enye enonko ye besan akọ na yakọ Commander Shoe Factory obekaya the Minister for Trades and Industry Ora Katie Hammond Eddie Ebetudja se enei omode Commander Sugar Factory no edi ma company bi na warane na eno enanei minority our parliament enso edi ensem ahodo edi atudwa edi afa ho na minority nsem na omo ekanyina ene se NDC government ebeba in 2025 omo behwe contract no mu na se emu enna ho fi efan na se nyema na ekọ contract nyade a ebeboa womu ebetwam obeka contract ya di ama company di West Africa Agrotech company Watco omo ena enei omo ebehwe na omo produce sugar womra Commander Sugar Factory no ewo na minority nsem na womo eka ne se omo hwe nyema ne bi agreement na course na de omo chance about $50,000 ena posumi bia no ibetua ede ama Watco no echi no na afei eye interest ahodo a mobenya no so Ghana ewo chefa wo so tua edema na mo se omo hwe a emu na ho seka contract no eba parliament na parliament etimi edosomu we eye nsama wo mo ede atudwa ebenya adaje na yewrem ya ne chirem ewo eye Gonjaland eho ena owura Abu Jinapo ene Yangbon wura omo eho ensensem ne ba ne ya betudwa yi de yete ene se Yabonwura banda ode to Abu Jinapo so no ene wayi ede firi obekaya ode betudwa se owura Samuel Abu Jinapo ono eye minister for energy ono ede ensem ahodo ede ono eye minister yade ho ensem ede ebebro ono ede ensem ahodo betudwa se ene worora hensem ene ne nkro ne ba eno ewo ho na ene wode abetudwa se ode oso atuno so se onya aye kwan na onwura aye palace bia ewo ne mpeso asa na se ewo ne potamo bia ensi ne kwan kopem se obenu no ho na afei waba na bibia enso etimi akoye ede amano ne no ena no mampeni ene omo amka bia ewo bi ewa bam enso esma high power delegation openi eka ho na omoko eye Yabonwura ho na omode ensem ekotu nanima enei wode ne bone ache no okokyere ne nsem no ena ode ne bone ache no se nei oye ne grandson enti enei wonko na bibia enso enkoye emfa emma no we eye ensema eno aba abetodwa enso ede aman minister for lands and natural resources Ora Samuel Abu Jinapo ɛho ensem ɛna making ɛno so ɛwɔ hanoma yɛkɔba ɛde ho nsɛm ahodoɔ na ɛde ɛbɛtu edwa ɛde ama yɛn ahwɛfoɔ ɛne yɛn etiefoɔ sitak trike no ɛnɛ Ora Ignatius Bafo Ewia Minister of Employment and Labour Relations ɔde abɛtu dwa sɛ sesei deɛ wɔn ne sitakfoɔ aka nti ase ayɛ adwumaban ɛyɛ no hyehyɛ na wɔn di mansa ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn de ma wɔn nyinaa no wɔn ɛde ama wɔn sabere ɔkasa yi deɛ ɔse wɔn kasa du akyiri paa deɛ aka ne sɛ sitak leaders no ɛbɛkɔ na wɔn ne wɔn members akɔhyia na wɔn ahwɛ da wɔn bɛkɔ law of the strike wɔbɛka yɛ sitak ɛde wɔn tools egu hɔ 14th of June sɛ ɛnya deɛ wɔn bɛkɔ class because aban wɔn ne aban akɔtena se ayɛ hyehyɛ na nkɔsɛ hyehyɛ no ɛhyɛ aseɛ ɛyɛ adwuma last year anya adwuma wabɔna na ɛnyɛ adwuma ɛma wɔn de wɔn nadeɛ egu fam ɛnɛ deɛ abɛto dwa ɛne sɛ wɔn ne wɔn akasa aban ne wɔn akasa sisei ntiase ayɛ adwuma a ebia na wɔhwɛ kakra ɛwɔ yɛn anim yi sitakfoɔ ɛbɛsan apagya wɔn ho na wɔn akɔkyerɛ deɛ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ sukuusu no ɛnso emu na kakra ɛno nso ɛwɔ ndɛ yisi ɛnɛ wahyɛ sɛ o receive nominations every ɛyɛ Dwada ɔbɛhyɛ ase receive nomination from Dwada 9th of September to ɛyɛ Friday 13th of September ne nyinaa ɛfa sɛ ɛnɛ ɔde guidelines ɛde aba for independent presidential aspirants sɛ ɛnɛ ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔmunya ɔmo nominations form a ɔmo bɛtumi akɔ online na wakɔ akɔtwe na emu before abɛkɔ no ɔsɔ kɔ yisi aso yɛ na ɔde wɔn krataa no ho nneɛma ɛkɔ ne ma wo ɛyɛ password na etumi ama wo etumi access na etumi download ɛyɛ forms no na wetumi afele enti enra ɛna ɔmo de statement ɛba abɔnten a ɛyɛ EC deputy chair of operations Samuel Tete ɛna ɔde ba abɔnten sɛ wa ɛnɛ wopɛ sɛ wogyina sɛ kɔntɔnkrɛse ntoaba ɛma sɛ bedi ɔmampanin ɛwɔ yɛman Ghana so no na deɛ wɔ hɔ no na efiri deɛ guidelines no sei ɛna tie efiri fiada August 2nd 2024 wo a woyɛ interested sɛ ɛnɛ wobɛsɛ wokɔ na yɛto aba ma no wobɛtumi download nominations forms from the Electoral Commission's website na wahyɛ aseɛ sɛ wafele isi no nyame ɛyɛ adom a ɔbɛgye nominations no efiri Monday September 9th to Friday September 13th na sɛdeɛ mmara no ɛteɛ no sɛ wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ candidate ne yɛto aba ɛma wɔ presidential elections ne mu a ɔsɛ unya nominations na sɛ woju nomination from the EC nation forms from the EC na wa complete na nipa mmienu candidates biara no ɛyɛ nipa mmienu at least wɔyɛ registered voters from each district of the assembly district assembly of Ghana ɛnsan na afei watumi ɛde aba na afei nneɛma nso etimi akɔ so wei ɛyɛ nsɛm kakra ɛno nso ɛwɔ hɔnom a yɛde ama mo ɛnɛ anɔpɛ yi ba meɛnkɔ sɛdeɛ mde kan ɛde tu dwa no na yɛhwɛ ɛyɛ ambulance ɛho nsɛnsɛm no na afei yɛnka sɛdeɛ ɛho nsɛm no ɛte ɛnora mehyɛ aseɛ sɛ mede ɛmu nkyerɛmu no ɛɛba ɛna yɛkɔ ɛne chairman wontumi ɛkɔdii nkɔmmɔ ma mefa ɛnto dwa sɛ sei ɛna ɔmode ɔmo nkyerɛmu no ɛbaeɛ na yɛnka na atiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ nso nhwɛ nsɛm a wɔn ɛde ɛbɛto dwa wɔn ɛhyɛ aseɛ sei na yɛmfa ɛho nsɛm no ɛma mo sɛ ɛnɛ a yɛkasa yi wɔn ɛde krataa tentententen ɛna aba abɔnten yɛ a wɔn de nkyerɛmu ahodoɔ ɛde aba the contractual projected budget for spare parts for 5 years ɛno ɛne caption a ɛda so see the after sales service and maintenance agreement was entered into in December 2019. It specified extensive after sales support, routine servicing, maintenance, repairs, and provision of requisite mechanical and medical spare parts for the ambulance. Na deɛ mekwaba meba yɛbɛtoa yɛn nkɔmmɔ no ɛso. But mamenko na mene openi pa uko the National Democratic Congress. Emu. Ni dibre no Deputy General Secretary Edema Party no yenko na yenkodi enkomo emfa the National Democratic Congress Ora ni din Edi Mustafa Bandi. Mustafa.
Yeah.
Akwaba.
That's it. Yeah, don't yes.
Yede nyame ase pa. Na anope wo susu amfa ho.
Say Juma ya.
Juma na oh. Right. Maybe a free boko there.
Oda ya dom. Boko so. Ban de. President Akufo Addo amamu ide. Ejina bra na bra ase. Yeah, that's so enam the Wonderland. Hoping say nyame be kire kwan eda ye beji ahome until we hear from God. We are in the business of wondering what will happen.
Anyway, ma yenshase na yenhwe the NDC and what you prospect to do in the campaign. They say former President Akwako Pimo Upper East. Yeah, Okwako. Campaign saying.
Oh, yeah. Medda Kumasfu na senior Ashanti region for I think it's a privilege to be here. Kessben FM is one of the mega leading radio stations in Ashanti region. And so when you have the privilege to sit on Kessben, and then the packetwana only one more chin come up. Pennyfo bebree yen ananom ye papanom ye ofasefo ne yenu anomwa wo muti anopai enchi akese obu ne ne die kwan so ne de ma wo NDC campaign de ekoye sanse 2024 about one ye hu bi da e organ hasen
and saying they na esi ntia ye hu bi da
2008 was one of the elections are not a year, a turnaround of the 8-year cycles that it must be broken. And so, coupled with a Nyama at the time, Ghanaians felt that had occurred, so it was a very intense and fiercely contested election. 2024, every 2016 ebesin ne yehu enema yehu bi da ewo Ghana hasin. I had thought that there is an accusation that politicians are corrupt. Ewumu a yese de oswa ensa ahina no or ne bono. But I've never in my life thought say adebechi bi na amamu abaye to say war, ethnic war. Na amamu instead of say aban ebeso enyuma wura asie no na aban bi enegu nyuma. Na abaye say instead of say obiya ho beto wo mo no na yeyi enipa ketwa bi na yese wo mo ene ye special species ewo Ghana ha say nti no wo nko anye yie, all the rest can go to hell. Na okwama no ne previously na enne wote said ye ensem a ye kafa Ghana ho a se wo ye Ghana ba na odo woman a obesu because ebia ye de enam said niema ekatakata niema susi enti no enye bibia na enim but abrofo de omunim
dia ben niema na akwa mo no me o kafa Ghana ho a ene Ghana ni tia obesu
Ghana se ene ya mobo President Akufo Addo did not conduct himself well as president.
And saying then why?
Look, Bonia President Akufo Addo adino okrumu hana, my brother. Bonia omodino okrumu. Look, they went to ECG. We cry nyamba bontu. I'm just trying to pass it through, but at the right time. A free September de kono. Scandals upon scandals. Aya de bebano. Ghanaians will get to know. Say, mobilizing Mrantiama, Womo Cruiser. It's unthinkable. Look, they went to
the president, no, and I'm mobilizing amount for say Ghana.
Obi were insurance. The presidency today is the headquarters of fraud. Fraud.
How do you prove this?
I'm telling you that the president himself is the gang leader of a syndicate group of crooks.
How do you prove that? Because better we prove something.
One call ECG say one call insurance. Obi were insurance okrum. The actual mafias told her if she doesn't sell the company for them, the person sold the company to them. At some time, and if they are listening to me, they should know that we have the facts. They bargained the company at a certain value. At another time, they came back and offered a value. Do you know where they got the money? They went to ECG and said, "Sir, we are ensuring all the workers of ECG pay us premium upfront. Sa upfront to no call that company, I can no a company owner. And you're fraud there. Look, they are crooks.
I want to number
two.
Because you before I become number 2 no.
Yeah.
Which company are you talking about? Because it's so what kind of question? Yes.
Yes, you say a time now I was say a fat and cranty and a Fanco police station. Time wow. I pay your markings, Mokoya, or my dear no winning by my sisters. I don't more corner there. Say in Crawford Gina police station, that what the amount for Bible Boom and your quab Honeko. Unim Sam Reno. Oh dear. And now, when you about Kwa walk, I buy mu frame, say Mustafa now, as someone who can, you see, I'm going to talk. We are Bema. I'm so okay. Let me do a profiling of him. I'm a security consultant too. And near my Kwana September, I didn't know about one thing. But let me come back to say a tikrum. Now, for Kitwebi. Kitwebi. How much percentage are these of the Penny brothers? President Akufo Amuyami. Ghana for a trusted no to Abamano. In fact, without Ashanti region, there's no way President Akufo will go close to the presidency of Ghana. There's no way, it's impossible. Near Tuaba, Akokrau Babo, Mrante Dimboni, it is the cousins are come there. Mon Sommer, it is the cousins are come there, Sena Ubabokrono. What Kukum, Aquachichri, said the Mumba or Mino Chrono. Now, Yan said, yeah, Mube Kulap. Look, what is even sad is that Yan said, the best send Crofwe Juma. Na yen kwa ye de yen protect and so one kinda one charge up the document. Look, let me state it on this noble platform that the president is a liar if he says he doesn't know about it. He's a liar. The president is a liar. In other jurisdictions, this president should be removed through an uprising. This president should not be waited. We are not supposed to wait till December 7th.
Why?
President Akufo should be chased out.
But we have laws that chase the president.
Evil.
No. Mustafa, if you go on that tangent,
look.
Get him running here, Ghana.
Now, what he has said.
No, so why don't you?
In other jurisdictions, Ghana, I will never.
Yes.
I will never preach that. Because you see, at the end of the day, it has proven that you will serve justice, but it retrogresses a country. And now, politically, we have integrated to the extent that we have a limit. Someone himself to me any opinion. But I disagree with him frontally. But at the end of the day, we know the limits. When you get to that stage, use arms and all of this, it doesn't serve anybody well.
Good.
But I'm saying that with what President Akufo have demonstrated, the sad part, they say, and even that document that they are running away from. Why didn't they run away from it 3 years ago, 3.5 years? When I saw that document 3.5 years, when they leaked it to me, I saw say my Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, one of the pastors, I said almost said no. And I was alarmed. Timmy the document no command, say papa. Share near President Akufo-Addo person wo. Enti National Cathedral almost on quarter board no so no. Me catch and say man enko. E no chance say Mustafa. Media ba bia bebo Nyankopon di bia meko. Enim guase dom dia ba. Look, then you can plan say enyuma hodo ankrofo abre esi. Minua yengunu so that we can protect data bank. Aparampara wagu nyuma no to protect data bank.
Mustafa, only one thing. Why don't you, if it is so, now Monfan called appropriate quarters to be addressed?
We will not.
Why won't you? Why didn't
the appropriate quarters is that, and if today was election and power changes hands, 5 days time, everyone in connection, a beneficiary of the Ajapadia evil loot, will be held nationally accountable.
I don't know more train. Na say ebeko so na say ya.
President Akufo-Addo take room and no na appointees say we are what me daily obi.
No, that's why you are there.
The man
Momo
President Akufo-Addo,
the court system is there, it's working. And the former president Babeka said pay what happened with the ambulance case, you know. He has trust in the court.
No, I don't have trust in the court because I say Kromfu awakoko wi abaira ye hunu a ye ta no Kromfu no we jato anasa Kroma akofa akoko na ye hunu a ye wo ekurase no akroma wo wana akroma wo fa akoko baako mu tata mu ana we ja akoko na egu ho no okọ we kuro na achi aban no enu ntina judicial na ahye da say o we dey ba bi edu dia nimguase ne doso enti ma enyim fa nchen ene ne Yura Kanda Pabeka say Ghanaians don't trust the courts, and if they don't take care, you better election no, but there will not be the desire in terms of disagreement to go to court. That means that frontally we are heading to chaos, because baby Anamno, NDC will not sleep and let anybody in the MPP intimidate anybody. We will not. At least the election that we are going through, we will not preach headquarters NDC headquarters in National Peace Council Secretariat. Okay, NDC headquarters is a political party. Kwasiani tiane show asum prensa. We will not let.
We wait me akani na pempesa. Onto sabi kura.
Sabi. Kwasiani tiane show asum prensa. Omudi aye baako, e de aye mienu. They won't do it twice. So therefore, my nya to force the money and said Danya say na Ghana phone trustee and omuja here. Look, let me tell you. Baby I'm fiba no. Me basare ni. Wouldn't basare for Amu Asante a. Ya papa mo na doku ku ase. Okay. Ti Asante for ti hey, ye na do me hwe o. Nti uhumi ame o de hye. Ti sa me ba Asante region me man kwa me nya ayi o me nya stranger me ba fie because we have a legacy to protect in Ashanti region. Me papa mo na door ye. Ema Asante gina. So when you have a situation people just take others for granted. Okay? What bre menye contractor da, menye appointee da, na mesifie mienu. Do you know that they use an ex-party order to demolish my houses?
Who are they? Government,
Babi Ametio, where I slept and woke up and went to town. 2 hours later, near the police for 47, AK-47 with pistol, formed police. Those are 4. As surrounding me fear. Now you kura paper, say ex-party order. Will be able to see you near money panel a demolition order, ex-party to demolish your houses.
So I don't blame you, not blame you.
I won't blame anybody.
I don't blame anybody.
I will settle that matter squarely. I will settle that matter squarely. So I'm just telling you that me and wofei Obama sum se si ana mintimi mbona sumu a me de beche no. Police station gra me nkubi no abeka say me na madwane police station court me na insi hot that till semewu. Today justice in Ghana is the most expensive thing. Obi we bro, onye obi defending no. Obi we millions there, otimi obi defending no. It's injustice. Okay? So the same way, Nkrofo honorable mind with this wickedness, and they use Ashanti region as a conduit to punish the rest of Ghana. Okay? Because I have no money on board free. Now most suman Nkrofo kakra se mu de politics na nyina ye mu de mu nkodi yanim. Na nka mu nti yanim, amumu man. Omo akoda ne akromfo. We will yan to serve you. It's no longer corruption. They are a syndicate of crooks. The current crop of people managing both the MPP and government are a bunch of crooks. Look, to ever do this to a country, your own country, my brother, to do that, they've stolen more than they need.
Should they take you on? Because
who am I afraid? Let them go to court. Who am I afraid? What do they do? Who will take me on? Then they want us to talk about things that Ghanaians have not yet been told. We will do that. So I dare them to take me on. Sandra, Deputy Minister of Defense, was saying, when I was doing a program here at the other station, I said, Obe phone and I'm just yesterday, let him come and answer. And Kwabena, 3 days ago, they left military camp, being trained and moved to national security. Let him come and answer. Look, they shouldn't dare us. It's not as if we are afraid of anyone. I'm sitting here. I don't fear anybody. Where there's a truth, I will tell you. Utra Krumuhano. What is saying na Otikokoso? What short letter they are called Abankesi who say, your man is coming the anniversary. What to be that? Minya what to be that? Maybe so.
Anyway,
you are a renowned journalist. What to be that? Dagbamura, what is what short letter? Eddie are called Abankesi who say, Yenti Ghana Fosi Kamanu Kodi anniversary. Ne banden or Chihenia, or tea a Chebi Hey Uni oil, Chebi or oil. Chebi or oil.
All right.
Now what me akwajiska or GMPC? Usu kromwa ya galamze a sense asing na usi ya mouse kan kodi anniversary. If he is not part of the Ajapadia document, can he get that influence?
Anyway, me move on and call more campaign so how things are going.
Away
I'm not running away because that is the reason why you are here. That's why we invited you here.
Sir, you don't want the people to know, sir. Bawumia is not a candidate of the MPP.
By what?
He is a conduit to execute fully the Ajapadia agenda. And the Ajapadia agenda is to steal.
What you are saying?
Yes.
MPP for the core primaries. And the core to
Ashanti region, 55% of MPP. MPP. This is the headquarters of MPP. 55% say Canada Japan is more credible to lead the MPP in 2024 than Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. They were speaking wisdom. They were being prophets. They were being spiritually discerned. The man doesn't represent the MPP. He doesn't represent the interest of their party. He represents the interest of their chimps. And if we allow this, and ya chimfo nyina, when I say chimps, and ya chimfo nyina na be sadie we. Ebi mu suro nyame pa. But these ones, they don't fear God.
MPP ne koto aba na yi Bawumia. If Ashanti region 55% and Twama na a total of MPP delegates in a question at Twaba na yi aba Dr. Bawumia.
55% of MPP for SA, they don't endorse Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. They were being prophets.
55%.
55%.
So how did he win by
38% across the country? Said they didn't trust in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. In his own election, Canada Japan used less than 8 months to campaign. He got 38%. If he had done campaign for 2 years, if he had also started, Bawumia started, for 7.5 years, he would have been the MPP presidential candidate today.
Nobody barred him. No opportunity to also campaign.
I'm just saying that if he started before, and MPP for Twamano. So Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, look, the only vice president, when Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was in opposition, there was no single day I drove past cantonments. A friend then. Kanda without passing his house. He's my brother. But let me tell you, he has allowed the small Achim people to use him, abuse him, render him useless, render his intellectuality useless.
It's an insult
they have used him
to the man
to the who
level
level Vice President Kasana Google Vice President Kasana Google I've never seen it.
Let's go.
Yes, say almost dams. One village, one dam. And Wamji Huska. Have you seen a dam before? Can you mention one of the dams?
Can we also say, in all the promises that John Dramani Mahama said, let's go there.
You see?
No, let's go, because as government, can we say, all that John Dramani Mahama was able to do?
John Mahama made a promise. Probably not fulfilled. All right. So let's put it there. You agree?
Yes.
Dr. Baumia made a promise, came to power in 2016, 2016, 2017, 2018. Or say ya yo, damn so no ya 2019. Yes, say ya Joy FM, your sister station. Investigation. Na damn so no dug out. Damn in BN. Sika ya fa edi free Ghana for ho no. Yansa amfa nkoto biem. Omodi is stealing. And the vice president lied. Actually, 2023 and now 2024. Now say yeah, vice president Sanya Akwenya said Obama be leader of the MPP. Okojina abedwam Central MPP akukudam chief of staff nyina na omuti akire na omubo omuti or say we have constructed more than 300 or say 200 and then dams. Who besides the dams over here? I have told them that I am willing to resign from the honorable position of a deputy general secretary if they show me 2 of the dams. Okay? They have not. 2. One district, one factory. It was a Ponzi scheme to steal and to give tax waiver to their friends, foreign companies. And then abanya ye hienska, edia ye nsuo, edia ye kwan, edia tua school fees no. Aban no etimide tax in millions of dollars at the check abrofo. B5 was it constructed by one district, one factory? B5 was it constructed by President Akufo-Addo? B5 was one sana President Akufo-Addo ba. But ultimately command the tax waiver. I say one district, one factory. This is a crime. Okay? It was a Ponzi scheme. Today, Ubisa Wam say in Ashanti region, if anybody can show me a business or a factory MPP for in the last 7.5 years, they have put in Ashanti region, any part of Ashanti region, I employ for 50, I will resign. So they use the people of Ashanti, get the votes, and render them useless, and go and steal. And now we share MPP near Chochobucho, Udene Kasakra. The way they defend their party, today they cannot talk. Embarrassment. They have done what is unthinkable. We haven't seen this crop of people. This is not the MPP we know. We have 2 MPP. So, and I am a politician. I won't be unfair to the MPP. Okay? You see, a crew beda then down now to me channel. See bibi petaro here.
Say a crew tour in the so I'm very sorry as our better.
Look, when you have a rotten foot, you cut it off.
Okay.
You cannot blame the whole MPP. Say, oh, woman, you know, no say Ghana. No, we went through election, elected some crop of people. Say, munkodi enim, ni enkodi nkunim. Na yen ti Ghana enim na MPP, NDC enka engu krana yemeye one party state. Omdi enim guase ne kronobo, kronobo and samra de na de abafie. Okay. They have embarrassed the MPP so much that if anybody vote for the MPP today as it stands and vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, you are voting for a gang of people who believe that we must suppress their Ashantis, we must empower their chimps, and you are voting for a gang of people who have stolen so much, for which reason Ghanaians are dying. That is what you are doing. If you vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, you are not voting for a presidential candidate. You are voting for Gabi, Kedeforiata, Ochehene, for the penny. You are voting for them to continue to execute their agenda as contained in the wiki document that they have manufactured.
Okay, let's go on Afi Yanko campaign now. Pay your campaign. 2016, some of these things, corruption and what have you, yes. Now the former president is advocating to come back.
Yes.
Let's see how reform is he now. If whatever happened in 2016 is anything to go by.
Even if President Mahama has not reformed, he is still a better option than what we have. You can't say.
Will that means that it means that will come back and continue all those things again?
What did he do? It was a fuel propaganda against his image by an 80-year-old man. Papano, President Akufo-Addo sponsored it. When he came to power, we caught him with evidence with women. He sponsored Papano against President Mahama, fueled it, motivated it, stood on platforms and spoke about it. And it wasn't true. When he came to power, you see, when you cook evil for your friend, what you have meant for evil, God turns it in the favor of the righteous. He cooked Ajapadie, your friend, Papano, to disgrace President Mahama. Innocent man, young man. Abranted young Kope is allowed. President Akufo-Addo is 80 years at the time when evidence against him, saw his nakedness. He was 79. 79 that's COVID ba ya nipe wuno not one oba the play mu a omodware wo sky. Have you heard that before of any president of Ghana? Have you heard say president I will see when I come to power I'll protect the public purse? Well, no, Ninuya Kenoforiata, Gabi Muni Ade, they have stolen the purse away. All of Ghana's purse, they have stolen it away. Uko Chebia, wamu the Wi-Fi ya tuho, internet wo free, ikwana no, ekodu Chebi Krumuho. Wi-Fi ya free. Free. President Akufo-Addo. Well, no, I will say, if you need money, go to the private sector, don't come into my government. Today, he and his biological children, biological children with their boyfriends are entrepreneurs in his own government. They are competing with private individuals on business. President Akufo-Addo. Have you heard that of any president? Go and choose the worst president Ghana has ever had. It's still better than President Akufo-Addo. President Akufo-Addo will not just go down as the worst president Ghana has ever had, but he will be one that Ghanaians will hold accountable. I don't think President Akufo-Addo will have the kind of peace President Mahama enjoyed. I don't think President Akufo-Addo will have the kind of peace President Kufuor enjoy as former president. If he becomes a former president, I can assure you, he will not. Because this is the only president Awaba will say, let me collapse businesses that I haven't created. Okay, let me collapse and grow for businesses. You, Ashanti region here, you have a lot of businessmen. Call them to your studio and ask them of their experience of President Akufo-Addo's regime. They will tell you. This is the headquarters of MPP. K.T. Hammond, just 3 days ago, or 4 days, Commander Sugar Factory that you didn't manufacture, you didn't establish, you are selling it to an Indian man for 15 years. They should go and operate and make money. We don't have the brains as Ghanaians to run a sugar factory. These are people who want to break the earth. They don't have the brains to run a sugar factory that was built. They don't have the brains. So they must give to an Indian. Let's take it that you don't like those of us who are NDC. Okay? MPP businessmen, they are from this town. You didn't see any black person, black Ghanaian, obetimi aje sugar factory. No, so wanyeska na Ghana for benefit. You must give to an Indian. These are the kind of people. And K.T. Hammond is an old man.
So people say, "Mona musi sugar factory." What happens when you build a sugar factory?
We built it, we test ran it, and we lost. We lost power. We built it.
For how long?
Look, we built it. We test ran it, and then we lost. Ghana governance does not end for another government to start. But
of course, yes.
At least we built. They didn't build. But now they have it. So therefore, look for a Ghanaian. Papa iti hai na nka ya frɛ no. Ni ama no $10 million and $20 million bi. Kwakwaje. Na ye nyina ye offer for obi anya adwuma ye. There be that. Osi ya mfa nkoma Bruni, India ni. Na onfa no 15 years. Na on run profit ni nyina wonfa. These people are mad.
Just like that.
Amon is mad.
Please, that word, dear Mr.
Look, I'm telling you.
Yes, please.
The whole of Ashanti region.
Mustafa,
the whole of Ashanti region.
I beg you.
Look,
please.
If you do this, it's unthinkable.
Listen, Oka said mad there because a minister of state, an MP, are buying and I said the constitution.
Who is not a lawyer and holding himself as a lawyer.
Constitution man the coin say and send a bet to about Mobi. He must be your son. I can't your mind. But then something wrong somewhere.
You are a coward.
I'm not a coward because you are going against what the Constitution and
you are a coward. I'm not a coward. Out of respect for your station, I will not use denigrative words.
Thank you very much.
But he's done the unthinkable. Just tell you, sir.
That one.
I withdraw.
Thank you very much.
Just for the respect of your listeners, and because this is a noble station, I wasn't trained to insult elders, but I was trained to tell elders to their face.
Yes.
Okay. If at his age, this is the legacy he can leave. If there's the legacy he will leave for Adansi Asukwa people, then I pity him. I pity the young men of Ashanti region who will queue again and vote. But you see, I know, sir. You know, when I was in school, and my relationship with Ashantis have been from my infancy. You know, sir, I even say, sir, my ma, they are secondary school, university, degree, masters. They won't do it in UK or US. They will do it in Ashanti region. Do you know why?
No.
So, Uba Eco School Ashanti region, he can survive
anywhere
in the world and make money.
I didn't.
No, that is how God created Ashanti people.
Natural.
When you are Santini Namwa, a common new, just away Jimmy.
Anyway.
When you are Santini Namwa, a common new, a baby and your media ma woman to say yes, for said Yame, a day could do my eno. Ubian in the So, in this whole of Ashanti region, okay, you can't find any brilliant person or a businessman. You did Commander Sugar Factory, Beshan and Sase, Ura Koye. Nanka Ghana for Yansu and Faso, and Ashanti Nina or Kwakwayas Adina. The money will come back to Ashanti region. You have one to me and co walking around and exposing gold. When cocoa sector is collapsing in Ashanti region. Cocoa sector, cocoa. President Mahama was Semuni, Babi Ofi, cocoa niho, onim cocoa. Aha saying President Akufo-Addo Frichebi, onim cocoa. Under him, cocoa board is bankrupt. And cocoa board is managed by a person from Ashanti region. Or then the barber contest here, we're winning. No, then the barber contest here, we're winning or this car be winning. Cocoa board is managed by an Ashanti from Ashanti region. Cocoa board is bankrupt. Go and ask cocoa farmers. My parents used to farm under cocoas. All right? Go and ask them. President Mahama used to give free seedlings to cocoa farmers. President Mahama used to give free fertilizer to cocoa farmers. President Mahama used to give free spraying. I don't squad the shot. President Kufuor so nearby. President Akufo-Addo ofi cocoa asie no. Oni na egu cocoa. Ene kuafo ntimi nto edru kra no makodo cocoa. Cocoa eduaba cocoa enton cocoa border enton nya do anton tos. Yankwaje ekuafo cocoa ni yankoton na aban enya ho mfaso emfa nso aban ase na ekuafo nso nya wo musika. Ekuafo bone ne se ye betimi omde cocoa abana yentutu ye no omde esi awawa age huska at a cheaper price and the cocoa world market rate e kosro na se kuafo bre. These are the kind of people who come from this region. The cocoa board CEO is from Ashanti region. If they think about this region and they know sababi enya vote free no mahemwa wom na wom nya adwuma, they won't do this kind of things. Your road minister Sansobachi, he's from Ashanti region, meboa. Do you imagine the kind of roads you have in Ashanti region as a stronghold of the MPP? This is the vote basket of the MPP. If they don't take you for granted, they won't do this thing. And Asante Boache is a young man like me. A very young man. very brilliant, very intelligent. Asan Subuachi got distinction in his law programs. He's level-headed, but yet he has reduced that to his own interest. They are selfish and greedy. The chief of staff, okay, the chief of staff of President Akufo-Addo is from Ashanti region. Tell me one thing, remarkable thing that the chief of staff have done in Ashanti region to show say yebua emabuna wonfi Ashanti region. Tell me. Yes, what Cecilia Dapa. And who scout and pass it. Was say he and his husband started saving the money 20 years ago. Cecilia Dapa had $1 million in his bed, a bed. Edna ohia ku enkrofo Ashanti region has saying. Ontimi mua mabunu mamunye adwuma ontimi mua mabunu. Go to your friend we Chemensa constituency. E ho no ohia wo pa, ohia twutwuri die swame ene wo. E ho so na ye business center. And all the little businesses I work Ghana ha nyina 80-60% Ashanti for there. Do you know that? So when the economy have crashed, which people are getting affected more? Yeah, in your business. Ashanti for na business, and a Kwabena na business. Imports, I work room, uko abruchira. Most of the people you see are from Ashanti region. Ube talk car pass, for diaba, ube do airport Ghana port. Now what we are about 3 times.
With all that you are saying,
of how much you
Momo Bar, what alternative will you give Ghanaians?
Yeah, abaiska. I don't cramp Ghana for a year. When we say yes, carry the Kwama on it. That is what a painful thing.
Until you'll be referred to Sadani Zubane, Bas Brand for now. What will you say? Because you also have evidence.
They have an attorney general who has recipe for litigation. He has appetite, higher appetite. Let him take the people to court. Let me tell you. Look at my face. If we come to power and anybody steal money, I'll be one of the person to go after the person. If President Mahama does 5% of what Akufo-Addo is doing, I will resign from the NDC and go after him. No president should be allowed to take this country for granted anymore. No president should be allowed to do 10% of the evil President Akufo-Addo have committed against the people of Ghana. And so we have said to people, say, President Mahama's coming back is to compensate the people of Ghana with good leadership. Of course, everybody believes that we need a leader who can shake the system a bit. Let him come and shake Ghana for 4 years. I'm sure that will be fine.
All right, I'll come back. Nyako Upper East Region, Nyako Henyama Ekoso Honum. I'm enjoying the great show from Kojo Sempa Furniture Work at Doom and Odaway. Abrene Anope. We say Gandhi should give us a break. He should not be deceived by those behind. They are just like a shea butter with just a sunrise. They are no more. From Jafar and Odiwe Abrene. Good morning, Kyo. The MPP is the only political party. MPP is the only political party which can save Ghana. Please ask the NDC man during NDC era, did they also give tax amnesty? Who is the most corrupt person than John Mahama? He should give us a break. It's possible. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, no side, the only vice president who was investigated under corruption, that is John Dramani Mahama, from Oreku Akim Oda Ena Odiwe Abrene. Now we say, please, good morning. Okay. Also, Odie Kakra, Odiaban. Mamenkai, some few more. Na Fiyenko Apa. East na yenkodi and common so honum here said ye eneman so koso honum. A few of them here na fe yentwaso. All right. I think that is done for now. Mianko Upper East na yenhwe. Were you moved by Enyema Dr. Mamubio Koye wontina apusum because your stronghold is being shaken?
President crowd beat him.
You nene kwa bebitin. Until the number of people that are following him and then
a rented crowd.
How?
Last month. BNI. See a BNI for no more pools. Who knew I'm catching up? I won't come brief president to say Ghanaians will not vote for the MPP again.
Okay.
They even told him that Ashanti region is not going to vote
That's about 6 months to.
No. I said last month, the BNI, and I have dared the BNI. If they say they are a credible entity, let them bring out the report they have done. We have it. We know. Let them bring it out, and they would have represented Ghana. Look, if MPP did well, if President Akufo-Addo and his appointees did well, it will reflect. If they did bad, let us say it. Maybe they will learn out of it and sit well. 4 months is late, but maybe they will repent in opposition. Look, national security, every fee President Akufo-Addo that the way things are going, they should not cause any violence in the 2024 election because Ghanaians are not supporting them. They've told them. So what they have decided is that they cannot sit unconcerned. Nti mawomo enko constituencies. When about me starting ne tour now or the bus di nechire. Na the Land Cruisers di nechire. Look, the man is a gambler. Ni yanka say he is modest. Into the bus mu no dey campaign. Ne yere brothers na ebubu nkrofo dan wa kra no. This is the man who wants to be president. Enti tour no a oye no. Na ye tour e no mo copy ye dito. Building the Ghana tour now, President Mahama okay, you tour the whole country. Now the tour was one that you massing crowd. You share him for, you share sorin penny for, you share traditional leaders, you share artisans, you share lawyer for, you share some for, you share a group of people in a particular society. We met traders, we met importers, we met good tania de ade e share wo nyina Dr. Baumia wie na copy ye no kra o ya branch no nko district so o ya no regional capital or start here no regional capitals. Okay, and now nearby ya or sound call district unze na say no say o wia constituencies bi aka say o sa ko hobiem ne say report no ba say MPP this crop of MPP because they don't, to be fair with the MPP as a tradition, these people don't represent the MPP. They are too dirty and too evil. They don't represent the MPP. Now yan back to the constituencies. Now at a constituency biano, fa all the MPP people to a particular location. They have money. We are gold for oil deal no. It gave Dr. Mahmoud Baumia a lot of money. And Tiyanko Basin Crofon Fanko, a particular location, near pictures. Near Ghana for say MPP is still strong. Nobody is saying the MPP is still strong. We are not competing with numbers. We are saying that the MPP is still a tradition. The silent majority of MPP people whose vote gave a right for these people to misbehave are still silent and they are still quiet. MPP is still existing. Okay? We are just saying that a small group of people within the MPP have hijacked the MPP and used it for selfish reasons. Let's remove them. And some of the MPP people agrees with all of us. That's the conversation. Right. It's a simple conversation. And to wama go back and wamo renti, wamo the buses, no more microphone now to district capital, no more pictures, no more their trouble thing. So how would you be panicking with some of these organizations? The current crop of MPP executives are lazy. All right, they got a lot of money. They don't work. They don't care about the party. I am here because I'm here to work. I've been touring. I've visited one center to the other. Andra, original youth organizer, friend saying, Raf, yes, Mr. Raf. He met me having meeting with Metro, the executives. We want to lead, so we are working. When we are serious, all right. How many national executives have come here in this region throughout this registration?
Anyway,
how many of them?
Mami Musa, so who you made phone to Musa final words now. How finally, what will you say to Ghanaians, to NDC people, to electorates, and what have you? Then Abeka finally.
Asante Foka BBC FS in Pepini. As I say, yeah, in Pepini. As I say,
we are penning who has a beautiful baby. Yeah, BBI near Jaho.
Sabin previous. Sabin previous. I'm at 2 Sabin. Me of a 4 more Ashanti region. They shouldn't allow this crop of people to declare them as simple. I am 4 more simple for.
Simpa for the oka tia krubu simpa penny o kana sadia.
Se womu no womu nkoto aba na yen kobokro no. Enne wo kotofuela yem bisa party card. Enne ayeti minute ayeka sei. Se MPP for se woma ye juma ama nipa ho ato mo nkruso napco wom de wom ka 7 months. National service wom de wom ka 4 months. So wom so ma ye juma. Nkanda wo koto milo. Ye wie na wo koto milo akoma me of asefo a. Menu ye mbisa so ye journalist o. Ye baka se for sika bra. 2016 a tin of milk baako na 8 pesos 84 pesos 84 pesos 86 pesos at some places and milk close to 9 Ghana cedis 9 Ghana cedis. Your salary, how much have your boss increased your salary since 2016? High taxes, inflation, buying machines we move or replace here. Mo de be free am na aba dollar rate e be cheese edges carrying na, so your boss cannot increase your salary. So today what the salary koto carton of milk milo baako e ma mofra wo move here, my brother, you can't even buy fuel for the month. How will you survive? So when you have people who have abysmally managed the economy, incompetently managed it, not because we couldn't have done so, because they have just decided to steal and be corrupt. Look, most MPP, your MPP for Wama being power, a lot of MPP people, Wama being, but they have gone into government and used it for evil purposes. They have become fraudsters. They are stealing left, right, center. They are stealing as if Ghana will be there. Womu gu MPP headquarters anymore. Enti mayen yusu womu as a cover up to punish all Ghanaians. A vote for this crop of people. Look, Untumi, your regional chairman. He's a rich man, Anambwa. You agree he's a rich man. Does he own a factory in Ashanti region? Apart from the radio station, has he ever opened any company in Ashanti region employing Crawford? He has concessions all the way to Amenfi Central, all the way to Central region. Recently, Untumi want to move his machines to Sierra Leone. And he's listening to me. We have everybody's information. We are just waiting to win the election. He want to move. Untumi want to relocate to Sierra Leone to go and work. Into a concession. Why is he running away from his own country? So these are people who claim they are rich, but the ordinary Ashanti region voter does not benefit. That is why your votes have reflected. And researcher about Bonte said the vote in Ashanti region for the MPP is dropping. Again, Napo Omkofa and Bayano. Napo was brought because woman himself Bonia Omudia Dias Antifono. About Bonte Amubiehunu. Bonia Yenu Matchim for Kakrebi Pedia Dias Antifono. Yankofa will be a woman free woman and Famakasa Kataso. And I've said something remarkably. Answer the woman Napo. Remember, I did an interview and I said, the palace should de-associate itself from the MPP. One person de Emmanuel Sem F4 for your fee. Just so that NDC for we cannot talk against the MPP again because Nana die so ye zongo for die or ye ye protecting no. And Nana knows that ye zongo mrante ye protecting no. Enti yen kofa na namfa shechiri. And look at what Napo did when he was given an opportunity. He disappointed himself. He disappointed the people who love him. He even disappointed his own enemies who believed that that day was an occasion for Napo to prove everybody wrong. He proved everybody right. And so we are not worried. Young Kamum Abofra Oya Abofra Boni Yachinaso, Yanti Party man. These people in government have done so much evil. Yanti Wamasu. Now Womko position. Mome Famo Party. Eslausu in 2016 say, Ye GMI, Ye GMI, the Akoya Ajapadie. Ye GMI, Eddie Akoma, Chebi Foki Twebi, Momude di Bonnet. And to Tihan officer, Udio MPP, I did you what Tabamu, Untiminjaya. The people leading you are evil.
Thank you, Mustafa. Thank you very much. Mustafa Gandhi, Deputy General Secretary, Edema, the National Democratic Congress. Thank you for passing through.
I'm grateful, my brother.
Yamisha.
Over.
Ne so okoba obesa befa ha.
Yabefa. Hey. Asante region yabetra. Me pedan kra ha betra say.
Yate. Yakoba na afi me ne Dr. Kwatin Foku ene Esiedu Gabriel Atwaso ewa ha. Menu emienu yetwa dwumadie no so ha no Amansan Ntie akasima aduanan en son na chese dwumadie no aba na wiye but Mamen kona mene Dr. Enwi na yentwa dwumadie so rather ewa ha no but mamen fa the defense mfana say dwumadikura your friends Service Ghana Auto Group Limited edibetu dwan me kan ka first one mensan komachi na membo so bio. One, said after sale service and maintenance agreement was entered into in December 2019, it specified extensive after-sale support, routine servicing, maintenance, repairs, and provision of requisite mechanical and medical spare parts. We and some of the two said one more agreement, no, called December 2019. Now, and Cherana woman said. Na omaton ya ambulances no awie no na afei aye ho enhyehyɛ sɛ bɛsɛe ne repairs ne nkro ne ba ne nyinaa no wɔn na ɛbɛyɛ na afei wɔn de pass ahodo enso de aba na de ɛwɔ hɔ enso ɛno no right. The consortium company incorporated the SPV Service Ghana Auto Group Limited on 24th of April 2020 with primary objective for sale of automotive and vehicle parts to fulfill the contract's stipulations. Herein lies the oddly false claim that SGAGL was awarded a contract prior to the incorporation, when the verifiable fact is rather that the initial contract of December 2019 was to the constituent companies of the consortium. The Amoche nyina say contract nankasa de ma a year 2019 emum consortium company say amo ekikabom no 2020 and the banti enye no kre say a year contract no yede ma SGAGL no in 2019 na the ono I say the incorporation of the SPV would naturally result in an agreement reflecting the new development with SGAGL, forming a strategic partnership with Intercity STC coaches to assess its workshop facilities for a country wide coverage. Now say omo edeba say ne SPV no omo naturally naturally now say omo any SGALGL no a form of strategic partnership na omne ASTC for edi adwuma na afei omo workshops a ewo Ghana nyina no womo eni omo ekabom no mutimi eyusu edibo omo adwuma. 4. SGAGL deployed 3 fully equipped Mercedes emergency mobile workshop vans for prompt and efficient response to unforeseen issues, ensuring minimal downtime, optimal availability of these ambulances for critical medical transport services. Now, almost say SGAGL no, moye na mo pe Mercedes-Benz miensa enei ya equip na say de mfidi ahyehye ebetimi move akọ baby a ehu hia se enei ehu aba se omonkonkoye adwuma na services emfama ambulances yi na etimi aboa amomatimi aye adwuma ntem na so etimi aboa ambulances nso etimi aboa adwuma we nsam am de aba 5. SGAGL undertook a comprehensive renovation of the Ministry of Agriculture's workshop in Kumasi and repurposed it as a specialized workshop for the maintenance, servicing, and repairs of the ambulances for optimal operational readiness of the emergency medical vehicles. And say, one more eddy company no more no more intentum na and now Ministry of Agriculture workshops at Kumasi and now XCC honum say nay de babeboa ama ambulances no say best service and then chronoba say be never betumi akontem because ambulance services no eno ehia entempe adwumanya say best say edi asiho eno so ye de omde beto dwa. 6. SGAGL has also constructed a purpose-built workshop in the National Ambulance Services headquarters in Accra, further expanding its support infrastructure for the ambulance maintenance program. Other projects in Ho and Takrady have stalled due to land litigation. Say a company SGAGL no assign SC a workshop a National Ambulance Service headquarters wa Accra nei eboa na so mutimi de infrastructure ahodo ekogu mu a eboa mutimi maintain ambulances no share bi she projects na bi ase ewo ho ene takrade na emom enam nsansesem ehoma nso nti sa project no entimi enwie na fei 6 or 7. The contract specified a budget for spare parts for a period of 5 years contingent upon the approval of both the Bank of Ghana and the Public Procurement Authority. And SGAGL has a dedicated warehouse facility in Tema for secured storage and management of imported parts for use by the National Ambulance Service. The contract no esan eka se aye budget ye nei de spare parts and fear num ena edi agum na okotema ewo warehouse ho no sa spare parts nyina no store ho se betimi aboa ama National Ambulance no adwuma na de eboa ama maintenance etimi akoso no etimi akọ nanim na esan edi tudwa okọ 6-7 no ana se yemfe ni entrim na yenko 8. See the $34.9 million of which letters of credit was established for $10 million is falsely assigned to cover only the mechanical parts, and the figure again deceitfully allotted at about $113,000 worth of spare parts per an ambulance. Almost $34 million na enei ebetodwa say edi letter of credit buy no emu 10 million pe and assign a more and cover only mechanical parts and a mechanical part. Now, figure no again, they could do $113,000 no and also and yet no credit. We some of the abetuja. In fact, over 45,000 mechanical and medical spare parts, essential items, have been supplied to the National Ambulance Service since the ambulance were delivered. Payment for some consignment have been in arrears, and a recent shipment financed by loans by SGAGL is on its way to Ghana. And almost Edia Tuja said, Ukrainian 45,000 mechanical and medical spare parts who here and a nay on what the Adiama National Ambulance Service since ambulance no yade ebae na omasan ye payment ama eye mebia eba no kra no esinso so a eba no kra no na sky anaka wom ya omkoji loan ena womo ede na 10. In respect of the 2020 performance audit, SGAGL has significantly disagreement with the Auditor General's report, which it did not have the chance to contribute any response by way of a management letter. Nonetheless, SGAGL has since refunded the amount wrongly labeled as double payment to salaried staff of National Ambulance Service, when these were in the nature of ADHA for hardworking personnel. SGAGL deploys its item in a fashion consistent with the plan to train and transfer knowledge to staff of National Ambulance Service 7 fleet separate from the 307 ambulances. Okay, to the chance auditor report be a buyer say a nay scar mo de mom ne ho krone ba nyina no aye nyama chese enye no kre no enso no kra no o manya kwan akra nyoma nemum de buyer kra say nay ska no metua abroso ne krone ba no o metua eye de omutua ma o workers na abroso no nyina no edi ama eye de was appropriate quarters was say ekom. Now say it needs emphasizing that the Ministry of Finance established a $10 million letter of credit, not direct payment, as falsely alleged, and that bank loans have had to be procured to finance key obligations under the contract. No, the tuja as a nay Osisupi say Ministry of Finance they are tuja say $10 million of letter credit no, and yet directly any tuamom nemum said not directly payment no a false allegation. Nemum bank loans and omode ye ya impo enyemani bia omoye no homo ede. Except that Stephen Okoro is a director of one of the 7 companies, a fact available to public at the registrar of companies. The consortium its constituent companies or the SGALG do not have the associations falsely alleged. Neither have they engaged in any wrongdoing. And I'm saying, Owura Dini Stephen Okoro Enkwa ono director bako and as a director ma 7 companies na a formal consortium no fax ho ne nema omo ka e defan say okọ register of companies obehu say ono the company eka 7 ho no de omo ka e de afa ho nyina no enye no kre na mom SGAGL no omo enye mfonso bia consortium and SGAGL have and will continue to act above board in their dealings. No more edit to just say consortium no any SGAGL no wamo ebedio mujuma and for how any amanebia emma way defense wamo edi ebaye no na de etiem enso eno no right doc ewa doc.
Yes, sir.
And the Merino Aquatia, but yes, you can say a Sedu Gabriel, Ebeba Abeka Doctor offers your Babacano Hona. Ya to and as ye Mediana cause, but yes, I say with Doctor na Yahre and some Bako Anam Yunubi for the time being. And Che and Oman Penny Echo B and I say or dine near maybe a dear or Dima districts. Assemblies no equipment ahodo yom betimi ediate akwan mu ene ya akwan eye titu omo a edi enuane efri enkrase edeba ekromi enya bi etono se omo ntwen ema ban se aban eba no aba abeyi akwan ne nkro ne ba bebi wo hono ma omfa grade yi ene nyema aka no emfa enyi akwan na omonti akwam se beya akwam betimi ada manfo atimi akwa sukoba no atimi akoye ediamomo mamiti doctor opinion about sanyema ya aban any other issues yade ebetuya doc
boss amincha etipo amincha Manson Kwanta constituency ene atuma kwa ngomafo ene mumbu fie nyina ne chia obia good maybe boy abefi nti kwa me chia no Kodi yenhwe ne maybe nkakra in our quest to maybe canvas vote for our people no yema ya dwunu munye clear kakra
okay
tribal issues say pitching one tribe against another coming out of unsubstantiated allegations in Sanya Dia Santafoni Dink Eka Santafoni Achemuni with Tribomono. It is rather unfortunate. And it will become Mitia Miti become Meneu, and you will be a some of person can there. It is neither here nor there.
All right.
It's neither here nor there. You can win, you can use any means to, but Munjai Ghana, na Ghana and Kabomu Mono and Tenaho. Na Ghana and Kabomu and Tenaho. Sa him for penning ne bubo mudini basaba sane sane mano. It's uncouth. It's uncouth. It's uncouth. Unsubstantiated allegations against people, calling them certain names in as a form and this station is not the best place. So station's been out here and hard, but this station is not the best place. Ye best inside the Messiah. Ye best in Penifono Bia Bomobra. And Omoya Jumako. MPP is there. Achim is there. MPP is not Achim. Achim is not MPP. You understand? So pitching them we against with Nasifono. Backfire. So if they have something good about their political party, they should go ahead and tell what they can do and apologize for the wrong or the rust that they did in the past. And that's the way forward. That's the way to go. Anyway. And then the end result you see. Bob Malnekai or see every man have the right to decide his own destiny. But in judgment there's no partiality. Whatever you say, no. Yeah. Tinsen some penfo bi kikan na bi da so eson wo mo a omunti minsu ye no. Yenku ye ne nyame ase. You're talking about machines na aba. Earth moving machines ne minim ne nyina bi di me de minimum say free bia caterpillar ne
bulldozers ne
sign na aba. You understand it? No bus has any purpose, you say. They bet me achieve any purpose. In this country, so the policy and how the BBA bar, you have to assess the feasibility. How feasible was that crowd ban? A bit me. Number two, when your source of income and as a source of expenditure, when you're free in a team, will it serve the purpose and our person at the end? Will the people benefit from it? Every angle you look at this thing from, the answer will be A. The only place where Ghanaians may have one or two issues to talk about, maybe the maintenance culture of the lesson. But per the agreement, say, Omode, any pakra be free, baby koto any buy, how to some basis on this animal, man. That is fine. But you know, what you kumasi ha? Oh, here, Ubekasa, and also Tia Doom. Probably a mutsi pa there. One here because a caterpillar crime for so. Oh, what the hell? Because a great
you whom for so be a was so. Because Yaquaye.
Until we say what your class as a bossy train, you must train quite bad the beer. Until baby out in one here, until Becky can be a. But Ubeko drop also. So that is a Framplin's a horn.
Such a
Framplin's Ubako. Now what drive free? Kumu, I could do drop on so. If you say hard on. If you drop on so, I don't fee.
A euro fee.
I refuse. What about you so comfortable and son alcohol?
Would Dano who be sick of fat?
Bab Bisiha, Bisimampon.
Offer you that
I could see a jura.
A coffee mantin,
I could see a table and son of Hokusi. It's when the people here say, "What business are doing for suing us or the politics?" They will look at you first. Would you know Honan Casano? Omo Krubi or Omo Isaikura. Any crack and no honing you go there.
Oh, some child or hunty, minim double super.
So now as well.
Achu.
Count us as well as every. Oh, because I'm common Tom.
I'm common talk, Ramame, over 27 years ago.
So you see that place and say, we any bit me a poor amma. A bit you can ask a cram will be the moto. Let me for so speed. I just train a buyer kakra, a beton, a jada. When your face kakra or the abejada, a beton kakra to Butu. Almost a mum pebby, Omon Casson pass fat, Omon Casson overhead, Omon Casson mope bibia. Was in my way no. Hospital now. Nanasi Nanaku to walk commission and say, commission we are so baby Nasabi walk. Nessa would do a ambulance and cockra moto no more than a transfer, or the never wishes or betimako could. So it's going to serve a very good purpose. No abba Manson Quanta. Oba Manson Quanta. Ujina Manson Quanta could no more. If free a ho, a besna co in Cruna Canimon. Quantia Gorona Seformon, a quainy ho. Omuntiminko. Before I could see Bubuabo, Bubumo, a quassans or quacum cru to a toasso. Baby or her and more trouble. Untiminko. If roof man son quanta crunum, I quite do beer. A quite be the ho. Oh, quanum castle, you see a moon science outside because car there will be Timuntiminko. It is a winning banny castle, a man monomutimi fasso de qua. Now, young time, a megusuma or more. To be very, very happy.
But Dr. Anthony say, Sabri and Sio to turn away, minim how road construction castle at here. How beneficial it be because Enquire Kusi District Assembly no DCB ebe fab on the book iron who say mena media the pay and or the
the pay no the year or the bear the bebo district. And now more management team or her DC way any personal way. And Ramakan baby say machines in our ban. Even 77 products or Hina or Hokrano, will stick a woman will be akwara wo ho will stick mum say free
obia dia
mo dia fortunately skaka ho a etofu maintenance we nyam na moye etu wanya bi wo manso nkwanta wo so dia si ho say ADC dia eyo dia odikoyede udikodu galamse ana odikoyede is supposed to work for the people to benefit. And like I said, being so to omo kwan be say mo betimi aye ko that is why omo the rule and na sefo nyina ka ho say omo anwa ka betimi afa
afele
aboa ko fele na sefo no omo de aye adwuma. Why there's a will, there's always a way. So it's a game changer. The people of Kwabena so akwasi so that no ni area ho nyina no they are going to benefit from this immensely. What's the first part no first pan Rollins time na no more PWD bi ne o kwanso no ye e kwan ni bi ne na se fon kakra that idea was
public work department
no mo fele potholes ne sa nyama na so the way ba na timia ko hinterlands ni mo kwa ye adwuma mo. These are the things that people must talk about.
Is it not too late? They couldn't come to me earlier than
you see
about 3 because I'm for being say political because you be 2 abenti and as animal we aba.
I mean sure there. Sa akora ufi. Na wo for me nsa na ufi ho. Mo no amo akora na nya binni. Ketekete na wo de mala kokokora ni ti na wo de mala. No fa ba akwa wu. Ne mpanifo nu moto akoko aye jollof bebre mo ntimi ni akora ni di jollof ni akoko na me. The following 2 weeks question be no busa amen. So for back on this build because
you no kobenyaka no fa no no ye duane
na mo asoma me sa
me nya hwefri no
ba ku na nse ya hwede menya you know for we so build say your politics na aba emra bibrisa then you ask yourself say Ghana economy the dream maybe no financial space stand by no mutimi create financial space a mutimi nya skade yade. Anytime person say financial space e wo ha ban na betimi apprentice ka na so betimi nya ba bia kwaje bosia ayi we say when you check the inflation say inflation is drop there e drop more you see that there's a financial space. When inflation is very high you cannot even finance with local we no crown debt na so ntimi. It inflation no 50 something 54.1% no. Etimi your manager am about 22 point something percent 22.8 say whatever percent no. Okay, it means that this is the time of multimedia creative financial space. And creating financial space is not easy. So manage external debt and internal debt. So hanka kranka IMF de be na match na man. Na when an company say ko be yen ntem. Na nke kumase kwa nyina wo yen ntem ansana ya bedu samre en na wonna mobo ase kon so a pitch ba ko pe o mutu na kubjo adaro mako ha caterpillar na say hwan excavator no e bia 8 ne gu 1 pit mo na o mo ye the whole night ni nyina na nka chance ho that time na koma ye wi dada o mo koso ho mre bi no sai ko e nti amanfo bo mo tire so na kamu ye ndada master kramai o enye do penu do mpe o kramai nye do penu dompe kramai penam so chi proko nam kese to ho na de dompe to ho a
befa proko
kramai befa proko nam ba dompe ne de man nti ne yes kramai pe dompe etu ko manso kwanta area mu ho na eni jakobu enclaves na onkra ne di moto ene nam yure mu di nkofo ko ebal enye ni moto no mu pe o mu nya card fa kwa na so ko mu pe papa bata kwa ni nye nti side we enkoye sa adwuma na kanso mfaso na mamfo teacher ni a woko kirade madam a woko kirade a wati moto so a etwa mfuturugu no na wonya we ni bin trans no mfanko. So this one will come and augment what the government has here war ye ni de waye when it comes to road. He has done a lot into no be gina obi tena wa say aban de wonya hwe kura kwan de waye ade pa o pacho what bi da no ho no asaba health nso why be power or education the why had the power no timbo miensa we say abana ya dey with education health road infrastructure osis kamishi obotom ti wanyade it's not there here no there. Okay. You understand? So this is a game changer. Sabina aye pese continuity say enka ban bi sim me so me ba dia side we na de otiso aye no me de gu kota sapeten bi beka ho na district bia timi aye ne sapeten kakra won ne kura ase na ase de kuro me ke mesre se subin for de musa mo ha mu hia ne kese mo fa koka manso kwanta ho
baby anka ho hia kese no mo fa ko bia deprive no
fa koka manso kwanta
ho no miensa na nka mo nya
na nhia so for no me kan nhia so ni
also be here because bantam
I know me can just
I know say baby of
come on so fa koka drop on so for ho no mo fa nya adwuma ma ho it is going to work, it is going to help. Okay, so free ko fa kwan bi o mo ye free pitch number 2 ho. Maybe I make a house because I want to be free. If you pitch number 1, if you pitch number 2, I call pitch number 1. No cause a men's crew, no call Tria Piasi, no call Bomon Canta, no for her, room home, camp be or hobo crew or for her, I could see and 2 crew. A hot dear could do yen a kamakamako, but all for her no room, more concurrence in co. We say a Bomon Canta, and 2 for a bomona, there is a crew. Edu faso kakra ho na omo de banchi ya wada omo be ba pitch number 2 edwom abeton enti wo a wo hunu se we ne politics enti no omo ye na se for ampa politics asafo obi anwu anki ampenti ne dan no bible so ya pani wu ye no ya penti dan na medan na ye fe enti akora otifi ho no na ni ade odene satimi kire se me fie ni
osanya mudi because of wu
mo fa wu onya jollof onya bibia di anya akokọ na moto so we wo gina ho se ehun hia kwai de ehun hia mane. You understand it? So governance enya one day a process. It's not an event. Governance is a process, it's not an event. Development is a process, not an event. So at any point in time be I odi on sabeka ne ba no ahweso yi no timi akonu. So you're a sampa am de nimpen for their to just say Ombeko Central Market on. I think so on the 4th or something like that. You know, announcement. Some month for Pebe Bintana no Munkoye or Jumas.
Phase 2 no.
Because I didn't know Motana Hosa, some Radonesican in Niho.
Any political fitness caba.
Paris Club for Nasi for no Munkoye, you know, hedging, busy head cut in 1 year. I fain on Rumay Moquem, a brewy Moquem. Omo no do Mokanama Coin say. Mukano munchum na chire na mbetu enti obi a o ma alone now there is a market no o se afede de aka no beji ne fakoye. So if you continue this government now no ebi no muti waka se na asantefo na achimfo ene ho for sa achim ni na ye den na se midwa ya ye midwa ama me se hwan ni na ye den na pechi kwan ya ama me beko school free odidi free so no hwe na me ka sam chiro. At first, not the Omobaha, the Omugina so can say, Asante Memoir, development be any Habani Nyahri. Now they don't have anything to say. They are pitching Asante against other tribe. So, okay, Papa Bino no Bonyo was South African. Rigging power Bonyo.
Lucky to be.
Good. Nana Sewina said that time. Ninyumini be being as apartheid system is no good. Apartheid apartheid ene mrofon ka asem onyum independence omji we no nya asem bi enkam afi omko ya o se taxman ana santimema wonya hwe wo hada MPP wonya hwe wo hada onye o start commission hospitals o start year kwan bebre o ha se no omunya bibi enka de ombeka ne se achemfo etam na achemfo wie sika da beda hu se achim nia bewura ha abetu ego do kwa na so be wie sika free ye bank mu de koda. President Gina Okaki said, Sanyama Moka Yinano and Yanoko. That is what we are preaching. Preach the good news. Obas and Temema dear and the pair cosono be a one in the Hunu. Say unprecedented or be any bar, baby and bar. What in your fire quite boldly so ye quite everywhere in the region. A baby and bar why ye quire or call Tamelotimia interchange. I told her the interchange, the whole northern sector, no be who be that. Go who charge na bridge now fast ya na se picture na be any ho it is a Yoruba mi omo ban yatimi ya interchange northern region na okọ ho a o run northern region a enye se me yetani nti se be muntu aba mame because on na manfo be dey campaign dey nya vote northern sector say media me yetani me yesire me mu nuane me na omo maka ne de omo mpe Masem ti mamu nto aba ma wo ampa na to bitrim we dey also ye teni ba me also me teni nti anageti kan de kura wa ye nyina so nto aba kan de kura wa ya o say ye Rollins ye me fa de crazy wo si UDS wo na o si ye Rollins that time no see UDS wo na o si ye Rollins kra ne factor kra mo say hu hia bio. Why are you referring to ne chapter again? You understand? So tell the people what you have done. Now based on what you have done, no, they can predict your future. Until I'm putting them on to me, Shabo, on to me, cancer be a beam. I said, Ben Walker, because of kind and no refer. So now, no, there no way in what me against Washable. I can force a quarter of a month to my team because you pay more no what the bed with me on to my.
Okay.
It's the one idea up a inquiry, I wouldn't to my dear, a card winning to Monka de Bianca Grassafo. The Biamba Petty, the next a year on Bay said insecurity. The next day, the tribal win build room, I yaki come on for trouble, my from the insecurity because they cannot talk about development again. Hospital Baku Pep Ben or Santa Memoir, and this Baya or Syria. Boba Cope. I was so starting we. But I buy when you no starting your crown, they almost starting with me be. Was starting also the place can go that 2014. Now Yakwaji's can now Kwajis Castle Besu Hospital and I do go back and see them no one fancy 2014. KO the artists say me most Casa First Hospital. 2015 next can already. Over in the 6 months I see in a year. But how did 2014? Want me and fancy to Obi so I say me am kopegu. Ah mudia bro.
Anyway, Doc Mebana, Yabeshe, National Health Insurance, so I had Jumedia Biom Diabana, your room kakra. But Ashantis and okay, let me put it this way. Hi, KOD. Perendisi men's own chosen words. We now understand why. Okay. The Ashantis and the Kwos, because they are the elite, and that's why majority of the Northerners and the Anlos belong to the NDC. Oh, please. Tribal Honsem Semiyani Eka, my face you na Yen Twaso Ewahanum. We say. We thank God this NDC man has a campaign 1 hour for Baumia because he could not say one negative about Baumia. Kufuado is not on the ballot. Is this a campaign? Anyway, also Odia Ode Abaye Ene Anope. We say good morning, Mr. Host. Please, why Nanado and Dr. Baumia government burned over 500 excavators and now going in for these tractors? Ghana, our leaders should think about our future generations. Eya Samu Amima from Techiman, Ima Enso dia Ode Abrain ene Enso Anope Enso Enono. Menyan Ntie say your radio no, I don't know what is happening to TV in Kwan here. Community say technicians no na anase omuti ana mama omonsa anase omo ntem no ma radio no de no e de amai. NHIA launches free annual health checkup initiative. Na ni yana say the National Health Insurance Authority say enei afimunu bia no omo de enna bi besi ho na ye screen obia yare bia wo ho bia no sada na eduru ho no ma na eduru so a na wakọ no akọ screening na omsi free annual health checkup programming be provided free health screening to all citizens where the chief executive officer of the NHIA Dr. Da Costa Abuaje ena odi etudwa na no wukriada na omsi initiative no eboa address non-communicable diseases and chronic diseases at work Ghana na ometimi ape preventive aspect the aboa healthcare no etimi akoso or say a very comprehensive annually normal screening for blood pressure, blood sugar and a body mass index testing na omasan etufu Eddie Afaunti. We are all NHIS subscribers and the Ghana card holders. And they be from say Wamumra na Omumra Meyesa Ejumedienum. Na initiatives no ma opportunity. Ghana for nyina modi infidum watwen Eddie Echo and fa ho say wo NHIS card and I say wo whatever. Even more free access to healthcare na etimi abwa. Amanyama etimi akọ nanim. Doc, me hear this initiative. Me hear how beneficial or otherwise ebeboa and how we can take advantage of this for our own health because in him say Ghana hano ye kwa check up kura no ya na yasem but the National Health Insurance Authority have seen it why say yem famra we enyeskatua bra na kona kohwe.
Okay, comment kitu ebi. say be a ban we excavator na say for no koto foforo go dey call America call countries akese na confiscated goods am tired
yes I know
omutimi chi with all respect cocaine and then even drug barons no vehicles and board for most of the time what do? They burn them. There's a rationale behind it. But we are almost crack cocaine a bit very medicine.
What is the rationale? Because if you hold them, why do you burn them? Why do you?
It be a punitive. It be a punitive.
Okay.
But you say yempen hakura until the year. You be saying.
And what goofy?
There are a whole lot.
Okay.
There are a whole lot.
Okay.
There are a whole lot. Inti baby no inya abotre kakra.
All right.
Good. You're talking about say NHIs for say omobeyama obia at least what me I check up na so. Ekuo ba kwa obetimi abo mo se mamo so mo aya ade. Na wo hweso de beye we a no say omo hwe malaria prevention no so. Unso omo start here. A chair mosquito net. Etu apen for
free mosquito net.
Mosquito net. I be no de ji omo dan ho, be de mo ji e be de katabola so be de ye we.
Garden ho.
E do na sefo ho. Be tiri more din so much. Even say kra na de yes I man kra na be careful because as I will set example we man ko say I don't say near there. Abubu ya for mo de ball akodibon CBD e kuru ho na sefo no it's not here nor there. Akwese me ba program na de kente na set table so mempe. Because kente ya so bo panti wo serve na aduane na odi kente na say so a wo fi say efe ba me I look at it with a different eye because I idea yem penny for yem fancy for you understand it na san kofo ne ba ye no omutimi ye ya ama enne opa check hwe say OPD cases e kohon first malaria also number 1 is by any malaria and top number 1 bio it's almost gone kan kwofo kakra bi tiase se wo sini dan a na dwa ayi nsu obetu amna kofom o mane nkofo obi fie obedodo ne fie ni asefo ne dan achi ni we mu kakra kodi ka malaria ntonton pa kan he de hu bibio so an ko transport bi anche na djubi ne mo na mu che kakra ne ntonton be ho anka ko fie na asefo anka you free to go itie ne malaria enya de ne hu bebre sa prevention it is was be check hwe ne hu status say wo blood sugar at the same no advice o check ne sa ankokwa o advice o say wo blood sugar no e wo say into adidie mu obi bia ne onema mu no teso ana akosoro wo pressure say the tie ene sa non chemical diseases no eno pa na ekum nkofo slow poison amount nim so brane behwe the more they do no the lesser the bills ebeko NHIS so
into a initiative to save their own skin in a way.
Yeah, because mon nyene nije say amanfo be yare aba hospital be bro.
Ya de na see entries coming somewhere dey. Do dem yare mra na nhwem ya dey.
Even medical doctor crown no be in a private hospital office o peskapan. Yare be bre back to hospital be on pay ne ya. Akwese so bi oton funu adaka wasafo. Ampa ye to an nije pa, but the more abusuya ba ko beto so abusuya ebe edi asam nko a. O waduro be boa so kwai na wuro no so nte. Even though to an beja necessary evil, but at least NHIS 40 me na diabetes to te e okuremu. Wotimi ye na blood pressure so te e okuremu. Wotimi ye na sa sugar ne hwan ne ma no e kofoma. What will happen to our hospitals? CBA hospitals as a Ghana for nyina se be yare for. Aban 111 ABC obi nso nya kwa kase mi sibia ka obi kase mi pebi maka Ghana ye haw nyina ne yare nko a. Oko China hospitals akese bebre ha onko na obi ani ho.
Omo nyare.
Me baby me call be paid hospital University of Electronic Science and Technology omo teaching hospital kase pa ho. Obeti makoho na hu obi a. You understand it? Because you see them exercising, you see them doing this, you see them doing that.
A lifestyle so can because your lifestyle because you can see enko cheki. Obi ohonoma possibly be on a lifestyle. Did they be a no problem ho?
Or check here. No can chiro no. O mutufu bia ye mu bi tie. So at least ye walk kakra, ye exercise kakra. tenchene so tensano mo so na de woko. You can't dig your grave with your teeth. Jamaica for better no. What to so did bebre now no say you are digging your grave with your teeth. Just all those things to amana. And to ko no bi ka kirewa. Se nipa du e no back to omufu na mu miensa kra efa a success story. So the initiative is perfect. We are here can ya or can we? Obi ba to nko for so politics menko.
That's what man specifies in this and that's MPP.
Me say
that's a Ghana for.
Obi Beka say politics menko. Madam for pa bia na we penin pa we DC pen NDC time. We yare koda ay hospital. Ina mi ko yi no mu yi no na refer me ko fa. So for national or health ayin mami na me fanko tua we na kan mo. So me dey on buy kra na me nyini to ma anya bio. Bra. Wa anya de. So tell me trans bra wa anya de make us wo tie onim. So wa anya de. Amunu mo ani gina na esi ye bi. It we are eba no eni kales. Ko ne ko be wa pomu din mu yie. Omo san de ba ko ba say o birthday bi aduru ha ko. Ne ko wo ma san generalize we nyina so obi akọ. It is not about political. Ma o hu nya den. Ne hu status. Na hu a utu anamo hu anamo.
No to ne obeti we to hwenya no we twa hwe we to honom hwenya no.
You understand it? Ye my health hu ehia. It is also do almost do ba. Ono ne chere how good how the managers of sa country we know omo the country ne ko. The managers of the country no the one no as aspect back health one on the chere be the level of the health Ghana for health omo ko ba ko so we see hospitals nyina bebre o ba bia mom de won ko nyon no start ye kra na oboa awie air commission nyina another nkra bata ba ko say brane be hwe opom din mu ansa na yare na ba. Code, these are the messages that we need to preach to the people.
Okay.
Hope na said man nkofo hope enye otan hun otan ekoko akoko me de me nyimra ni me nge court ni de obi abeka bia me de me fa ho me na me do ha ko ifo ko asema om ti me fo bia ho me de be pa na me ye there be you are living rule of law in a year juma akronfo nwia wa de da so police from faso ni omo so basa akronfo wi age car no mo wi wa de da the first place you go ni police you can't run them down. If you run them down they will run you down one day. Say because the judges atem near dom kotum now so wo power prerogative on who ko yi omo nyina afia you are running the whole system down. Say next time we gina ka say judges no kro mo nka no kro but wo now has say run no down. Let's protect what we have. Let's protect what we have because Ghana nyina no enye de bi nyina ne politics so Ghanaians must live and live comfortable and live better with one another.
Right.
Now the politics team ade ba ko pe kan yebo mu ne ko secondary school no boarding house obi musa so obi free hene da Agunani Asantini Esremuni whatever you all sleep in the same place you all eat together. And the boy ma nyina etimi tena bedru samrewe na nansen ya na no ya politics kakra wo pep V8 mu adan ntino wo kan ni petrol de anim wo hempon panini wo kan ni tina bom edidi na agu nanim ase because of power. What an impedance.
Anyway, Doc, finally enough yen sorry. What was sent to me amba. Nanke Trensor Gabriel said do ba be kan ba. Gabriel Gabi enti me amba.
Penny Daru ya say
this is you asa.
Okay. And apra ni so hunu be dia obobo.
Anyway.
You understand it? Eti mesre say political season e be mama fo be hiti wo mu na se fo mu no. Eya yen tasen se be se fa ne kunra habai. Me hwe ne anu antia. Can the party aye any do betimi. Fortunately, two political parties dey any mu nyina no obia be pen. Can history can present na
Can future
ye betimi agina so future no kra men kan ye betimi agina so kan
o can history na ka present na yen predict future no. Okay, all right.
So untimi nya ibe hu, so betimi ya ibe hu.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kwati Fuku, a senior lecturer KSTU, and what is say Yanino AD and yeah. Aven Wabo, as you do. But I'm not so. Some you know, the other Kanaka. Some you know, Kanayanko. Ah, how much I watch it?
Or some more danger.
Yay! Yeah.
So now, I'm going to fall back and money back. At you from Bancha.
Next week, Brantam. Everybody almost have a Gandhi by and to be 101.
You're free, as I about you.
As I own honest Akusha.
I know I am just a fool for you. Jump. Okay, 10 hours.
Now I can say
Oh, for the give you another castle. I hope you go. You say, and Quancho. But the 10 hours, you are not yes.
Anyway, but that's it.
Bet you for choice.
We're cross Waba, and I'm who say, we need to have several person about that business. You
may you come back as him was a Kessben TV. Oma 1 minute to cry.
Pakasa.
That's
right. That's right.
No, put them in to harm.
Right, please, Kelly. Why this and this man disgrace KTM Monam Kremo from Abuase? Okay, Kremo, yeah, that's say. The Abre Sitak are on strike for about 2 weeks, 2 months now. But you are quiet about it, and we the students are suffering about it. But you keep on talking about MPP and me patcho me by Makasitak wasem, and I've talked about Sitak. So good morning, Kelly. Please invite Dr. Fuku to Machi most time for in-depth discussion and analysis. Pierre, okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but Sorena said Julaka and sports crew in Abetanasi. Na omo de sports jumedi no abre. But yanka happy birthday Sonko and Koma Akusia Sewa. Say may God, the good God opens more doors for you. Live long from your sweet designer. Elzas. Heaven threats ono ena odiwe abrena. Happy glorious birthday to you, Martha Owusu, original Oba Efia of KO 13. May this special day bring you a lot of blessings and favor. Live long with good health and prosperity. We so Nipakrodi Amana. Happy birthday to you, Obri Yeboa. Live long and enjoy this special day. And also the Abba and Anope. Yeah, but sorry. Na afi the ensem anase yatwaso the midfield action and I said the final whistle jumedi no the abro ewo jumedi.